Police officers often think they're above the law and have authority to do whatever they want. Today we're talking about officers who encountered highly intelligent citizens who prevented them from doing just so. Let's get right into it. This guy here is just chilling in the park, doing his thing, exercising his constitutional rights, filming, snapping pics, the whole deal. Suddenly, a female cop rolls up claiming he needs to ID himself because apparently he's causing a disturbance. Now, how on earth is taking photos in public a disturbance? Even if someone gets a bit upset about it, doesn't he still have rights? To make matters worse, the female cop seemed to be a bit shaky and unsure about the whole constitutional law thing. Maybe someone missed a few lessons. Aren't all cops supposed to be sworn to protect the constitutional rights of every citizen?
Crime. What crime? What crime? What crime?
You're
what crime?
The guard over here.
What crime?
And this is the second call that we've done.
What crime?
You're harassing.
What crime am I being detained for?
You're causing a disturbance.
Taking pictures is causing a disturbance?
You're causing a disturbance.
How?
So I'm asking you.
How? I'm asking the questions, not you. How?
Excuse me?
How? I'm asking the questions. How? How is taking pictures? How? 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 What crime do you have? Hey, record for me.
Yeah, I'm making contact with you now.
They even got the wrong name.
Negative, I don't need to hear.
What crime?
I'm asking you a question.
I don't care. I'm asking you questions. What crime?
The crime is 415.
What? How is taking pictures of 415?
You are causing disturbance.
How is taking pictures of 415?
Like I said.
How is taking pictures of
What's your
415? How is taking pictures of 415?
It's a disturbance.
No. No. Look up 148G and learn the law. Taking picture cannot be a disturbance, suspicious, a detainment at all.
The guard here, they're concerned for their safety, so they called us.
Well, good luck with it. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
The guy, knowing his rights, calmly explains to the female cop that he has every right to record in public. Everything he recorded that day was fair game, since it was all out in the open for the public eye. However, it seems the female cop's ego got the best of her. Instead of admitting she's outmatched, she decides to throw in the towel. Well, kind of. She detains him, even though she has no right to do so. Asking the guy why he's filming, boy, she's in for a straightforward answer. That answer being, because he can.
So what are you
148G says I can take pictures from public spaces, and that's what I'm doing. Told you. It is. It's wide open to the public. It's wide open to the public, and it's you don't know the laws, and you got 2 stripes on your thing. It's not. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's public. It's owned by the public. It's owned by the public. Who owns this? Who owns this? Well, I mean, I'm not answering none of your questions. I'm telling you that this is open to the public. I'm taking pictures. What's your name?
Why are you taking?
What's your name?
I'm Officer Jenkins.
Okay. And what's your badge number? Badge number?
I'll write it down for you.
I'll just get it.
No, I'll write it down for you so you can have it.
Okay. Body cam on? Is your body cam on? I'm asking you questions though. Is your body cam on? I am. I do not. Detainment don't need I need to answer. On top of that, this is an illegal detainment. This is an illegal detainment. It is, because 148G says I could take pictures from public areas. I was in a public area taking pictures, so.
At this point, a whole bunch of cops had gathered around this guy, forming a sort of impromptu squad. They surrounded him from all angles, and the persistent female cop kept hammering him for his name. In return, he politely asked for her name and badge number. You know, he has the right to do that. While she reluctantly offered up that her name was Teresa, she conveniently skipped out on sharing her badge number. Now, what can you expect from a cop who can't even follow the basic rule of introducing themselves, complete with badge numbers, whenever someone asks? This guy, not only savvy about his rights but also about defending them, stood his ground confidently and even managed to share a chuckle with the cops. But wait, there's more drama. The female cop, clearly feeling the pressure, pulls a new card from her deck. She accuses the guy of filming a private construction site. Total fabrication, though. Sure, it might be private property, but the guy never passed any gates or confronted guards. Everything he filmed was from the sidewalk, which is as public as it gets.
Oh boy, this is Oakland PD. This is the second one. And again, it seems like she feels like she has a little... I am recording. I know. It's been fine. It's been fine, even taking pictures from where I was taking pictures at. So, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. And did I go past the guard? Did I go past the gates? So that means I'm on public property. Public property. Go ahead, but that's not a 415. They called you for what? Taking pictures?
That's what I'm responsible
Did they
for.
call for taking pictures?
A suspicious person on private property.
It's not private.
And we're here to investigate why you're here. Why you're here.
We got ignorant Baker back. Okay, well,
What's your name?
what's your name?
I'm Officer Jenkins. I already told you.
Cool, badge number?
I'm 933.
Nice. Okay,
What's your name?
cool. What's your name?
What's your name?
Oh, what's your name?
Huh? Okay.
There's nothing you can do. Get out of here. They don't. I heard him say it over the thing. It's funny. Nothing you can do. Bounce. See you later. You're dismissed. I don't need you.
You're not going anywhere.
It's fine. You will be soon. Go ahead. You'll be soon. You don't have authority. This is called an illegal detainment. This is a illegal detainment.
The female cop's ego was off the charts, and it seemed like she wasn't about to acknowledge that she might be wrong. Her conduct was far from professional, and to top it off, she seemed to have a shaky grasp of the laws. It's a shame, because all she really managed to do was paint her department in a not-so-great light, showcasing a reluctance to abide by the law, ironic for someone who's supposed to uphold it as law enforcement.
She's not willing to understand that she's wrong right here. Oh, this is a typical when we see female cops that might be new to being police officers. They feel like they have more to prove than the males, but it's not true. If you dealt with people respectfully and actually knew the law, you'd be good. Yeah, walk away, please. Now I gotta go back. And what's your name and badge number? Perfect. So, am I still illegally being detained? Just trying to make sure.
You're not illegally being.
Am I being detained? Yeah, I am. You can't detain somebody for taking pictures. 148G of the penal code. Go look it up, ma'am. You don't know it. Jenkins, you're making your department look horrible. Baker already did that too. We already got your name.
Well, I know, but I'm gonna put it on court for you.
Okay, code 33.
So this is an illegal detainment. We'll go ahead and file citizens complaints on Jenkins for not knowing the law, not understanding it. I will, yeah. It'll get there.
You want to see your sergeant?
This is also a Bain Act violation. Want to know why? Because you're trying to intimidate me out of my rights.
Would you like to see something?
I want you to be quiet and get out of here. I don't need you. You can go. We're good. We're done. I'm gonna go. I don't need you guys. Am I being detained is the question. Am I being detained?
No, sir, you're good to go. I just want to know.
See you later. I'm going right back in here.
The crux of the matter was pretty straightforward. The cops had no grounds to detain anyone just for snapping photos. If they had received a call about harassment or physical harm, that'd be a different story. But no, the call was about some guy filming, and all they really needed to do was clarify that, despite any inconvenience felt by the construction site workers, it's a public matter, and that everyone has the right to record and take pictures in public. Now this guy, feeling a bit cheeky, decided to poke the cops a bit more, testing if they'd take the bait. He stuck around, filming inside their cars while having a good-natured argument with them.
She just detained me for taking pictures, man. Trainer. You can't pull it. You can't detain somebody for taking pictures. I got it on camera. Her telling me I'm detained for 415, 148G. No.
Oh.
What are you going to share?
I was going to say that I talked to the security guard up there.
So what is he going to share? I know, but you can't detain somebody for taking pictures. They called and said he's taking pictures. You can't detain somebody for taking pictures. It doesn't matter. When you walk up and they say I'm taking a picture, you can't detain. They didn't call and say he's hurting me or anything like that. They called and said there's a dude up here taking pictures. You can't detain somebody for that. Do you understand that? I don't want to talk to your sorry. I've already told you guys, go back to work. Go. Bounce. Jenkins, we don't need you. We need people like her off. That's why I exposed this. It's ignorant. You could tell me. Go ahead.
So you generated 4 priority 1 calls now.
Why? Why would that be? It
You're drawing resources that could be better utilized.
No. I'm not drawing resources. When people call and say there's a dude taking pictures right here, it would be better if you guys would just educate and say there's nothing we can do. It's public. He's taking pictures. She even told me this was private. On camera. This is not private. How come I can go back on it then, ma'am? Ma'am, how come I can go back on this?
A colleague of the female cop who threw this guy in a bit of a bind for filming decided to jump into action, trying to smooth things over for the police team. He throws out the claim that maybe, just maybe, the guy found himself on private property at some point during his photo session. But let's be real, is there any proof? Now the guy, not missing a beat, starts reeling off the laws for the cops, from the First Amendment to the 140 and 148G. But do you think these officers have ever heard of any of that? Sadly, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it seems like they're not exactly constitutional law enthusiasts.
You just said this is private. This is private? I'm not listening to him. Is this private? Is this private? Because I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to go back on it. Look, I'm on it. Is it private?
To cause crime not to happen.
Is this private?
So
Listen, what is it? Still Smitheram. Is this private? Is this private?
well, you got lawful business.
Is this private? Taking pictures is lawful business.
Tell you what, fair enough.
It's called the First Amendment, gathering
I love
content
these
for a story.
discussions. Let's go ahead and pull up 602 of the California Penal Code.
Go ahead.
And let's see where it describes either lawful business.
I know 602 like the back of my hand. It's not 602. Let's pull up, hold on. Let's pull up United States Supreme Court cases that this has been tested time and time again. Many of them. This has been tested time and time again. Look them up. Look them up. The thing is, I'm irritated. Is you guys should already know this, right? Where I see ignorance in an officer that has 2 stripes.
The guy then drops a bombshell on these cops. Turns out he's a YouTuber capturing footage of police officers not quite hitting the mark in their duties. He lays it out for them. People are going to be shocked by how many cops end up squandering resources and sidestepping their responsibilities. And yet, here they are, cracking the case of a guy filming something entirely legal in public. You'd think a simple apology and a return to their actual jobs would be the way to go, but hell no. Their egos get in the way and they're ready to dig themselves an even deeper hole.
I'm on private property. Are we good? I would rather highlight officers. I'm not anti-police at all. I'm actually pro-police. But when I have a ignorant officer coming up detaining me for taking pictures, it's that's where we draw the line. That's where we get mad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What'd you respond to then? Somebody on public property? Somebody on public property? That's the thing, and this is what we see too, where when you're wrong, you won't admit it. It would be better if you just say, hey, we were wrong. You could be here, you could take pictures, as long as you don't go past the gate. Sorry, we're gone. That would be better. That's what we want to see, but look what you're doing. And look at how, like a waste. This is just a waste of resources for a dude with a camera. And what was the last one? What was the last one? What'd they call for? Because I'm going to get the radio chatter. You know that, right? I'll get a copy of it. Ask what the last call was for. What was it for? Somebody taking pictures? What did they call about? I want to somebody taking pictures? But was it somebody taking pictures? Smitheram, was it somebody taking pictures? Show me. Let's see it. Man, so ignorant. I wish you guys would do better. Try harder. Just learn the laws a little bit. 148G. That's the only one you need to know when somebody's taking pictures on public property. What? I am. The thing is what you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say you got schooled. They're gonna write in and call and file complaints on you because you detained me without a lawful reason to. So it's not just for a camera. You got to understand, I got hundreds of thousands of people behind me that help with this, so we could change what you guys are doing.
The guy decided to keep stirring the pot, trailing the female cop wherever she went. When one of the many cops on the scene asked him what he wanted, he fired back that he was in need of a trainer for the female officer, someone to teach her the golden rule that you can't just detain people for snapping photos in public. But that's when things take another turn. The other officer, clearly getting a bit peeved because the guy's been filming them the entire time, decides to step up the aggression a notch. It's like they couldn't handle the fact that someone was capturing them on film while being completely outplayed. A real blow to the old police ego.
For the better, hopefully. You know, see the good in it instead of being ignorant and mad that you got caught doing it. That's what I wish you would do. Can we train her not to detain people for taking pictures?
Can you stop away from
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
He said that I was harassing him. Basically, he wants to. He asked for my badge and tried to get my ID card. I said no. He walked away from it. And he asked
Got all the info I need. We just need you trained that you can't detain for taking pictures.
How you doing?
Good.
What can I help you with? Tell me what
I don't need nothing. I don't need trainer. Sit. Trainer. We'll get them in. There'll probably be like 50,000 of them. Let's just get them trained. That's all we need.
Can you get off my car?
Yeah, when you leave, you gonna get in it? Are you gonna get in it?
In my car.
This ain't your
I
car.
don't want to hit you.
Go ahead, get in it. You won't hit me. I'll watch.
So she's
gonna drive away?
Yeah, I'll pay
Come over and
attention.
talk to me. Get
No,
off the
no,
car.
no, I'm just,
Get off the
I'm just
car. Get
recording.
your arm off the car. You can
She's
talk to me
not
right
in
over
the
here.
car. She's not in it. Go ahead and get in the car and I'll move. There's nothing you can
She's
do.
gonna start the
These
car
are
right
my
now.
cars.
When their supervisor rolled onto the scene, the guy wasn't holding back. He demanded to listen to the recording that the officers had. Lo and behold, the recording clearly reveals that the only thing the caller reported was a man taking pictures. No mention of private property disturbances or harassment. Bingo! It's like the caller didn't get the agenda that the female officer was trying to push. Caught red-handed, the supervisor, sensing he's dealing with a savvy citizen, has no choice but to wish the guy a pleasant rest of the day. As a parting gesture, he hands over his business card, probably hoping that that small touch of professionalism might smooth over the mess created by these cops under his watch. A little too late for damage control, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah, like this one ain't moving. I'll go sit on them. There's nothing you can do.
Officer Smithers
What's
got
your
some
what's your
information
name?
for
What's your
you.
name and badge
Sergeant
number?
Boland, 8483. Would you
Learn
like to file a
something.
complaint?
Learn something.
Okay.
Don't trip. We will. Yeah.
You asked about the recent one, right? So it's incident 694. You like the details?
Yeah. What's it say?
So the priority one call is 912, right? That's the 9 code.
We got ignorant Jenkins.
Came in at 15:55 hours, which is 3:59 p.m. 7101 Edgewater Drive. Communications. You know that's communications. It's on courtyard, right? Male, Hispanic, black hair, brown hat.
At least they got it right. They always call me white.
He is taking pics, videoing, filming. Guard has no idea who he is or why he's here. Land wire with the guard.
Okay. This
Guard
is
did
called
not
full
aware
transparency,
of
ladies and gentlemen.
vehicle when he noticed him, he was on foot.
Full transparency. Perfect. So now that we read that, and now that we have a sergeant here who seems to think he can boss people around, just stop. I would rather highlight you guys, man. I told him earlier, and this guy does a great job.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, very transparent. But listen to what we heard. The guard said somebody came up, is taking pictures. We don't know. Jenkins walked up, detained me, rode up, detained me, said, I'm detained. Remember, I record, so I got everything on camera. And I asked her for what? I'm taking pictures on public property. No, private property, and you're disturbing the peace and harassment. That's not what the call says. The call said taking pictures. So now it's clearly an illegal detainment.
Okay. So
Clear.
I asked you before, do you want to file a
Clear.
complaint?
I will, but I don't need you for that. I know how to do that. I know how to do that already. Don't worry about
Do you
that.
have other business here?
So this
Okay,
is
what's your
ignorant.
name?
Are you gonna train the officer?
My friend, I'm gonna drive out.
This is my business
Sure.
card.
Do your
My
thing.
phone number.
Are you gonna train the
You wanna file
officer?
a complaint? Here, take the card.
Are you gonna train the officer? I just want to know if you're gonna train her.
For what though? I'm trying to figure
Because
out what's
it's
going
an
on.
illegal detainment.
I'll have to watch your camera because you're not providing any information. You're saying
But you'll see it. Look, she said I'm being detained for harassment and being on private property and disturbing the peace. That's not what we just heard in the call.
Okay.
Okay, we heard a guy taking pictures. Which, do you know 148G of the penal code?
I will look at her camera later. I'll see if there's any issues. I
Just
need to
do you
address.
know
Is that fair?
148G of the penal code?
I don't know 148.
I just want her trained. 148G says that taking pictures cannot be deemed suspicious. You can't be detained for it.
Okay.
You have to be left alone as long as you're on public property. I was on public property the whole time. This whole driveway is public property until you get to that gate. So go train the officer. And I was trying to tell her that, but she won't hear it because you guys have this block where you get mad when somebody's pointing out something wrong. Don't take it as a bad thing. How are we going to bridge the gap and fix this?
You're right.
You know what I
Don't do
mean?
that.
I mean,
fair.
don't need to be mad. She could have just said, "Hey, I fucked up. Sorry." I would have walked away. I'm not a sue. I've never sued a person in my life. I'm not a sue-happy person. I'm not trying to sue for a 5-minute illegal detainment. I just want the change of it. That's why I do this. I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-bad cop.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
That's
man. I wish you the best of luck. I took a picture.
Okay.
I got it. I wish you the best of luck in life.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.
A guy parked his car at night when cops approached him, insisting he hand over his ID, claiming as they like to that they were in the middle of an investigation. When the guy asked for a specific reason, one of the policemen clumsily started making up excuses that didn't make any sense. Clearly, he wasn't aware that he had no authority to demand ID unless a crime had been committed, which in this case it hadn't. Even in the context of an investigation, the cops should have valid grounds to consider someone reasonably suspicious before asking for their ID. The fact that he couldn't explain the reason for the ID request only goes to show that this cop might be more interested in wielding authority than following proper procedure.
And what's the private? What's the private call? Why I got to show you my ID?
Because you
If I
parked
did,
in a blacked
no,
out.
is that's a crime? Did I commit a crime?
I'm trying to investigate.
Did I
That's
commit?
what I'm
Did I
saying.
commit a crime?
That's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to investigate that. You're
No,
making,
this not a crime. What we doing? I'm not breaking the law, and I ain't got to show you my ID, sir, if I ain't breaking the law.
okay.
Right or wrong?
All right,
It's on right or wrong.
Here's the thing.
No. How
conducting
can you run my
investigation-
tag? No. We not doing.
Well, here's the thing. You gonna let me talk? You gonna talk? I can't talk over you, man.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Just go ahead.
I haven't
Okay.
been to
No,
you.
just go ahead.
I'm explaining to you what it is that I'm doing. You're parked in a place.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on just a second. Sorry about that. Talking to my ear. Give me a second, okay? Simple. Okay. Like I said, at the end of the day, look.
The cop finally managed to vocalize his fabrications, claiming it was suspicious to him that the guy parked in a less trafficked area, citing the dark part of the city as a concern. Little did he know the guy was simply there with his girlfriend for some privacy. The officer insisted that this area is prone to illegal activities, asserting it's his job to ensure everything is in order. Okay, everything checks out, so the officer can move on, right? Wrong. The officer went further, demanding the man hand over his ID or at least provide some information under the pretext that it would be useful in case something further happened. Well, newsflash, capo, it doesn't work that way. Constitutional laws exist for a reason, and this cop might need a refresher on the concept.
You're parked in a location where I mean, I ain't trying to be mean or funny. I ain't saying y'all do anything wrong. But at the end of the day, this is a location where we've been known to find all kinds of stuff. Look, man, all I'm checking is make sure.
Well, we're not that. I mean, you
Okay,
can obviously
I don't know that.
see.
I don't know that.
I'm letting you know. but
it ain't your job for you to know.
It is my job to know.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. My job is to find suspicious activity. make sure
Did
it's
we
fine,
commit
and
a
keep it
crime?
moving.
Did we commit a crime, sir?
My job is to find suspicious activity.
That's not a crime.
Suspicious activity. That's a very vague word to use.
Well, it's subjective. It's not vague. It's subjective.
It's vague. It's a vague term to use to do exactly what you're doing. We're not. You see it here. We got food in the window. This movie playing.
Okay.
Man, you
There's
committing
nothing
our violation
suspicious-
rights, man.
suspicious
That's what
going
you're doing.
on. So suspicious.
See what's
it's like,
up. That's what y'all doing, committing our violation rights. Listen to me. We didn't commit no
I
law.
believe the
We
term
didn't.
you're looking for is violating your civil rights.
Well,
but
you know what
I'm
you
not-
know. No, you know what I mean,
Like
and
I
that's what
said,
you're
at the end
doing.
of the
You
day-
know what I mean, and that's what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you jump to your own conclusions, but at the end of the day, like I said, all I'm trying to do is make sure everything's kosher here.
And we
Everything's
told you
fine.
everything good.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
But here's the thing: once I begin conducting, basically, for lack of better terms, this is a traffic stop. At this point in time, I mean,
It's traffic stop.
behind you.
It's not a traffic stop. Listen, everything you saying right now, you being recorded, so you better be careful what you saying. You
Okay.
know you. Oh no, keep going.
Okay, here's the thing.
So this is a traffic stop.
Here's the thing. Well, for lack of better terms, I mean that's basically what I'm doing here.
Look what.
So,
No.
At the end of the day,
I wanna hear
listen.
what
Are
you're
you gonna
saying.
listen to me?
Go ahead, go sir.
So, like I said, all I'm doing, look, your tags have come back clear. They came back to a
I
Teresa
know
or
it's
something
there. I'm a
like that.
veteran. That's how I know. I'm a veteran who used to
Okay.
be.
So how this a traffic stop? Hold on, baby. How this a traffic stop? And we ain't
I'm
going
telling
away.
you, listen. I'm telling you right now that you're in a suspicious location. Look, all I'm asking is that, hey, provide some sort of ID. That way, if anything goes wrong, we can at least say who we talked to. You said this is your vehicle?
Yeah, this is.
You were Miss
this is
Teresa?
my- I am.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't catch the last name, and I'm not trying to call you out of your
I'm
name
not
or
saying
anything.
that you're
okay?
trying to call me out of
Okay, no,
anything.
that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to be respectful
Yeah.
and call you by the right name.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
So hey, at the end of the day, listen, we ain't got no calls on here, or anything like that on any of
It's
y'all.
not like you
So-
say. You just,
so
that's what you was.
A fresh-faced young rookie cop looking like he just stepped onto the job 2 days ago decided to take his position a bit too seriously. He approached a woman claiming she had been parked in the same spot for too long and requested her to move. Someone urgently needs to tell him that the woman has the right to linger as long as she pleases in public. Turns out the woman was a bit too savvy for this rookie cop, not likely what he bargained for at the beginning of his career. In response to the officer's request, she bluntly told him he resembled a clown in a policeman's uniform. When pressed about the law she had broken, the officer admitted she hadn't broken any law. So why is he bothering her if she hasn't broken any law?
Your name and badge number? Leva, and your badge number?
So, okay, look, we have a call because you are parked in front of their house.
And?
Yeah.
Are you a rookie? Are you a rookie?
So we're gonna just, all you have to do
Excuse me. What are you, a rookie?
is everything okay with you?
Is everything okay with you?
Yeah. Okay.
Really? Oh wow. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like you don't know the law.
So you can't camp overnight. Is that what you're doing here?
What are you doing?
I am.
You look like you're a clown in a clown outfit with a gun and a badge and
Officer that's-
like about 21 years old. What is it? Call for service for what?
That
You
have
need your
been parked-
diaper changed?
That you have been parked here in front of a.
You need some wet wipes?
Do you just move your vehicle from this area?
Are you, you got diarrhea?
No, I don't.
Well, what's your problem?
What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
What's your name?
None of your business.
What's your name?
Number 88. 88 or 28? 28.
Yes, 20.
None of your business what my name is. You can kick rocks.
It's actually my business.
No, it's not your business.
Yeah.
I don't care. What are you, a plumber?
No.
Well,
Not a plumber.
then kick rocks.
Why is the
Are you a law enforcement officer or
Yes.
what are you?
I'm a law enforcement officer.
Okay, so what law have I broken?
No, I'm not saying you've broken the law.
Then you don't belong here, do you?
We have a call for service.
No, you are a law enforcement officer, right? So what law are you servicing that's been broken?
So look, we have
Look,
calls.
nothing. I'm asking you a question.
Are you
What
gonna-
law have I broken?
Are you gonna let me speak?
No, you need to answer my question. What law has I broken?
I'm trying to figure out what's happening here.
Nothing.
Well, once we figure
If
this
you
out-
got to sit here and figure it out, then obviously you don't have a crime, do you? No, you don't.
Since the cop claimed he got a call, the woman decided to ask him who made it. Clearly caught off guard, the cop stumbled for an answer, probably because there was no call at all. Faced with uncertainty, he pivoted to a defensive stance, bombarding the woman with questions about how long she had been parked, her occupation, and her name. However, the woman was well aware that she wasn't obligated to answer any of those questions. Choosing to exercise her right to remain silent, a protected activity under constitutional law, she had one piece of advice for the young police officer. Find another job immediately, clown.
Where do you usually stay at?
I don't answer questions.
How long have you been here for?
I don't answer questions. Look at this store quad over here.
Okay, I just came to tell you they want you to just pack your stuff.
Whatever. Kick rocks. I'm not. No, I don't do what you tell me to do. Look at this guy. Let's see what call he got here. Because he's such a rookie, he doesn't even shut his computer.
No, it's usually, that's usually how live officers have it.
No, they don't. Go kick rocks, dude. No law's been broken.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening here.
Oh, well, as you can see, nothing.
Okay. Well, then,
So you might want to get a different job, really. I mean, who called you? These guys? Those guys? Somebody from up there? Maybe from up there? Who called you?
nobody told us, so we had
Really?
to contact you guys.
Oh, really?
Where do you usually live at?
And the mailman too? It has to park like right in front of my car like that? Like this?
Maybe if you weren't involved in the mailbox, we wouldn't have.
Maybe.
Where do you usually stay at?
I don't answer questions, didn't I tell you that, Dorkwad? What are you, a Nazi?
Are you okay?
Are you a Nazi from Russia? Are you Chinese?
Well, you have a good rest of your day. If you can, do me that favor and just move your vehicle.
We pay you for this? Really? For you to come over here and tell me to move my vehicle, which I'm not going to do?
Do me the favor and move your vehicle.
I'm not doing you any favors, Jack. I told you to kick rocks like 4 times. Don't tell me what to do. I'll have whatever kind of day I want. And don't come back. Go fight crime. You might be able to find some, maybe some